In the podcasting life, they must fight to survive, shackled by the chains of the past. They're the biggest of geeks, cause they watch every week. Subscribe to see if they can last. Go, go, Ranger Danger, we can't ever stop. Go, go, Ranger Danger, we will podcast till we drop, probably forever. I don't know, yeah, whatever. Ranger Danger, Ranger Danger, Ranger Danger, Ranger Danger, Ranger Danger, Dino Charge.
Welcome once again to Ranger Danger Dino Supercharge. This is the podcast where we're done with high heels, ribbons and bows. We're done with pulling up our skirt so you rethink saying no. We've got no cards left up our sleeve, we've tried everything to please. But none of our tricks work on you, no matter what we do. You seem to see straight through, why don't they work on you?
I'm definitely done with pulling up my skirt. Hey guys, Michael here.
Matt is here, that's me. We're here to watch episode 830 of Power Rangers.
Yep.
Or the special Halloween episode of Power Rangers Dino Supercharge.
Yeah.
It's called Trick or Trial.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. Dramatic.
Dramatic. Hey Matt, how have you been? You haven't been on this one in a couple of weeks. You missed one.
I did miss one. I've
Yeah.
been busy and sick and yeah, feel a little run down, but I'm alright.
That's good.
Yeah.
The alright part, not the rundown part.
Yeah. The Flash is back, so Hope has returned to the universe.
I haven't seen any of it yet.
Oh no, Michael.
I'm like 2 weeks behind.
That means you're like 6 episodes behind of the Arrowverse.
I mean, yeah, look, I'm fine being behind on Arrow, but I haven't seen, like, I watched the first episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because that came back like 2 weeks before everything else, and I haven't seen anything else.
Oh dear.
I've been working on our new website, which will hopefully go up this weekend.
What happens in that first episode of The Flash?
Does he go very fast?
Yes, there's that.
Yep.
So you've predicted that much. Good
Yep.
job. Yeah.
Like a flash, he does. Oh boy. Alright. It's been a long week.
Yes. You know what else has happened during the week?
No, but please tell me.
The internet has been around.
Oh my god. Is this it? Is this week 3 years and we actually can no longer do this podcast? Is that how it happened?
RageRangerPodcast.com. Emails, RageRangerPodcast@gmail.com. Twitter, send us your Twitter tweets. RageRangerPodcast, nope, @RangerDcast is our Twitter handle.
It sure is.
We are on Facebook, iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube, Google+. Plus we have a shop, Ranger Podcast, blah, 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 blah.
Oh my god.
RangerDangerPodcast.com/shop, where you could buy things and stuff. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. I can speak.
I'm not certain that is true.
Yeah.
Alright, so one exciting thing that happened this week is someone, I don't know who, made a Power Rangers vs. Voltron fan film.
Yeah.
It's like quite short, but we're going to watch it now and we're going to come back with our opinions.
See you in a minute.
Ranger Danger, Ranger Danger.
That wasn't a minute long at all.
No, that was like several minutes long.
That was a lying name.
I feel lied to.
Yeah.
Spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, all the ways one can feel lied to.
Enthusiastically.
Verbally. Oh my god, what happened?
What do you mean?
We stopped being good at doing this podcast.
Yeah. Maybe we're done. We got 4 episodes into 0.
Yeah, but this is the first one to come. This is literally the first episode after our 3-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And we just... I promise we will be better once we've seen... Actually, it's a clip show, probably.
Really?
It's a Halloween special, that's...
Oh, maybe it's good that we're in this sort of punchy mood, because we're going to have to vamp for a lot of stuff, I imagine.
We'll find out.
So, minute matchups with the Voltrons, gotta get the sword, because there's a Megazord.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm feeling better than that. I want that on the record.
Go lie down while we talk.
Okay. I don't know how that's going to be for the sound quality. Apologies, guys.
Maybe it'll be better.
That seems unlikely.
Yeah.
Alright. So, trick or trial?
What? We talk about what? You gotta talk about the thing we just watched.
Oh, I thought you were moving on. It was hard to tell.
What?
I don't know what you're doing today, Matthew.
We watch the video, we talk about the video.
Yes, I know, and then you lie down. He's not normally part of those steps.
It's not. I don't understand how that affects
Oh, you have to cut all of this out.
No, don't do that.
This is unusable.
This is gold material.
The very fact that you think that tells me you've got a problem. Alright, let's talk about it. That was fun.
Yeah. Didn't like it.
Okay, great. I'm glad we talked about it.
I mean, okay, no, let's... Seriously, though. There were some jokes in it, right?
Yes.
I would say there was like a 10% joke hit ratio
Sure.
in that. There were some, like, just real clunkers of jokes.
Sure.
The Power Rangers suits looked so much worse than what you regularly see at conventions.
Sure.
Which is weird. Like, you don't agree? You look to the side.
I thought my problem was mostly with the helmets.
Yeah, they were bad.
They were not great.
You can get them for, like, not a small amount of money.
Yeah, but not, like, quickly either.
Yes. Yeah. It's like, because it was all in space, nothing had weight to it. I didn't feel like any of the characters were very accurately represented. I don't know, man. It just wasn't for me, I guess.
Okay.
How did you feel about it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have strong feelings about anything in the world.
There's plenty of strong feelings about things.
Only about the French.
What about Lego?
I like Lego.
There you go. Proved you wrong.
Okay, great.
If this was Lego, you would have liked it more.
I mean, yeah, of course that's true.
Yeah.
I would like a Lego Megazord so much.
That'd be pretty cool.
And a Lego Voltron, to be honest.
Have you played Lego Adventure Time, Lego Dimensions?
No,
Why?
because I haven't had money to spend on ridiculously expensive small Legos.
All you have is money.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I also have friends. That's right. High-roaded. That's right.
That's you.
I got you. I got you. Real good.
Way to Hillary Clinton this shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Getting political. It's getting real.
Oh my god. What is this? This is the worst episode we've ever done. I'm definitely 100% certain about that. I'm glad some people have heard about us on the radio. They'll have they've just started their 3 years. It's time to check them out. What's this? Oh, this is the worst thing that I've ever heard. One of them sounds like he's lying down.
If they say that, I think that's cheating because I told them. It's not like they're e-detectives.
Oh my god. What is happening?
Should we go watch an episode of Power Rangers?
Is this just what happens when we get out of practice and we haven't recorded one of these for like 3 weeks?
It hasn't been that long. I'm not feeling well. That's all I got. That's my list of excuses.
Alright, Matt, trick or trial. What do you think is going to happen?
There will be a Halloween-themed trial.
Okay.
And I mean like a judicial trial.
Right, not just a challenge.
Exactly.
Right, okay.
Yep.
Who's on trial?
The Power Rangers.
For?
Murdering a whole bunch of dudes?
Yeah, I mean, certainly when you put it like that.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, they're prisoners. But you don't just get to, like, execute prisoners.
Yep, that's true. I mean, you probably do if the prisoners try to kill you. But then again, there is also that weird arrangement where, like, they're trying to kill them for their freedom.
What?
Well, you know, like, the whole thing is if the monsters get the energems.
Oh, so you're saying they're coerced?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Should take those Power Rangers to court at Halloween.
Oh my god.
Spooky law.
Jesus Christ almighty. I'm so sorry, guys. I promise when we come back after the break, we will be better.
If you think this is an awesome episode, let us know at RageDcast on Twitter. Send us an email.
And then you have to stop listening because you are so wrong that
Don't
it is
say
deeply
that.
offensive.
That's mean.
And you're lying down.
Why is that such a big deal?
I don't really know.
It seems to be really messing with your sensibilities.
Okay, we'll be back in a sec, guys.
Ranger danger, ranger danger.
And we're back, ready to give you a normal and professional recap of the episode of television we just watched.
This was dumb and terrible,
Yeah.
and I loved it.
I loved it, like, in principle. I wanted to love it. But, like, it's a clip show at the end of the day. And probably even not as good a clip show as the ones we've seen before.
I mean, I think just all the weird shit surrounding the clip show is so, like,
so weird.
fascinatingly bizarre that there's so many things there that I want to talk about, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yes, as an episode of television, or even as an episode of Power Rangers, it is not great. But this episode canonically establishes that there's an intergalactic Halloween court.
Yeah, it's hard to get past that.
That is just a thing in the Power Rangers universe.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Alright, this was sure a weird one. And almost certainly the lowest scoring Fantasy Zordon episode ever.
Yeah, it was always impressive how deftly they sort of evaded any point scoring activities.
Alright, will we take it from the top, Matt?
Yep.
Alright, so on the evil spaceship, they're watching an ad for the Halloween Intergalactic Court.
Yep.
Specifically, this is an ad for Scum Law, who is a space alien lawyer.
Is Scumlaw some sort of pun I'm not aware of?
I think it's just that, like, he's a scummy lawyer.
Right.
I don't think there's an additional level to that pun.
Could it be a play on Slumlord?
I mean, yes, it potentially could be,
Okay.
but that feels a little like reaching.
That's a stretch, yeah.
So apparently Halloween is not an Earth thing; it's a space thing that's existed forever. And
Has this come up before? I feel like we talked about Halloween being intergalactic before.
Who even? I mean, probably like last year's one of these.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I don't remember anything. Oh, last year's one of these was one where they were all dressed as ghosts.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Alright, so Poisandra and Curio have a plan.
Yep. We should just say about that ad.
Yep.
Because of the crazy timeline issues on the show, Scumlaw goes, "Oh, I'm so glad that ad's still playing after 65 million years."
Oh boy.
Which, like, what was it playing on?
Space TV.
Okay.
Or SPV.
I guess he just had like a recurring contract
Yeah.
and a deep enough bank account to.
Oh,
I guess
it's
he's a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
So,
And he's never lost a case, Matt.
yeah, I guess he'd have a lot of money.
So Poisandra and Curio are going to hire Scumlaw to beat the Rangers.
Yep. Good call.
Alright, so, I mean, we jump straight to it. We've got a lot to get to. So, the Rangers, everyone except Kendall and Ivan.
Yep.
So the core five, basically, are they're getting a summons from the Mummy Police, who are characters who, like, give out the will of the Space Halloween Court.
Yeah,
I want to know so much more about this.
they're the enforcers of Halloween Court.
No. You don't get to say that sentence and then we're done. The Mummy Police are the enforcers of the Halloween Court is a whole separate thing to talk about. Oh boy. Alright, so they've got an official summons, so they teleport the Rangers away.
Yep.
We should talk about Halloween costumes.
Yes, we should.
Kendall is like a musketeer with a fake beard.
Amazing.
Ivan is like a scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz.
Also amazing.
Coda is a samurai.
Yep, pretty cool.
Riley is Sherlock Holmes.
Pretty good.
Tyler is like a bullfighter.
Yep.
Shelby is a pirate.
Yep.
I've left Chase till last because he is a vampire who has a pair of fake vampire teeth in this episode, and he talks through them for the whole episode.
I love that they committed to that.
Yeah.
They could have done one line and he's like, "Oh, I can't talk."
Yeah, takes them out straight away. No, just all the time talking through the dumb teeth.
Yep.
It is excellent and stupid, and I love it.
Yep.
But we learn, Matt, the police are being bribed in some way.
Not the police.
Well, the police, there's like a thing where they're getting paid candy, and he pays them half, but maybe that's just a function of the court.
Yeah, for all we know, that's just the currency of the Halloween court. It makes a lot of sense when you think about it. If you apply your brain logic to it, it's a Halloween court.
So the Halloween court is somewhere where you say who you want to sue.
Yep.
You pay the Halloween court in candy.
Yep.
Which presumably at some point you would collect door to door.
Yep.
A tradition we have translated as trick or treating.
Yes.
And then they teleport you to space and you go on trial.
Yes. And if the person you don't like fails their trial,
Oh yeah,
they die.
they die.
Which is fantastic.
Is it?
So isn't that an exciting idea? This idea that, like, if you accumulate enough candy, you can put someone like on trial and they may die.
I mean, it's an exciting idea, yes. In the same way that, like, you know, this city is about to get attacked by soldiers is exciting. Lots of things are going to happen.
Yeah.
I
love how Halloweeny it is. It's got candy and it's got death.
That is both requisite ingredients for Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Alright, so they get teleported to the Halloween dimension? I don't know. I thought it might be a spaceship, but we really just see a standard, like, infinite black room with fog on the floor.
That's a dimension.
Yeah.
By Power Rangers, the standards.
So this is the Halloween Intergalactic Court.
Yep.
It has, like, a banner with its logo in the background.
Yeah, you gotta brand that shit.
It is overseen by 3 pumpkin-head judges, which
fantastic.
are, like, just pumpkins. One's, like, perfectly round, one's tall, and one's wide.
Yeah, of course.
Excellent. Great. The bailiff is a witch
Yeah.
who is just stirring a cauldron and cackling all the time.
She exists solely to punctuate moments with her evil laugh.
And the jury is a bunch of hooded figures with glowing eyes.
Yep.
Why is this show not only ever about Halloween Court?
Yeah, I think I want a Halloween Court spin-off.
Just like behind the scenes at the Halloween Court.
Yep.
I want to know like what the judges' private lives are like. Are they just there all the time? I have so many questions.
Do you have one bailiff? Is there a rotating cast of bailiffs?
Yeah, maybe there's like a
werewolf.
You know, sometimes there's a Dracula. Sometimes there's a mummy.
Yep.
Sometimes there's
The thing from the lagoon.
Yeah, the lagoon guy. Sometimes Godzilla shows up.
And sometimes King Kong.
Alright, so it's now time for the trial.
Yep.
So let's talk about it. If they get 10 strikes,
yes,
they are sentenced to Power Rangers death.
And they get a strike per murder.
Basically,
it's a pretty generous court. That's
yes.
like, if you're convicted of 9 murders, you're fine.
Perfectly acceptable.
Don't worry about it.
I wonder if the scale is adjusted for other people who've killed less monsters.
Oh, the grading on a curve of murder.
Yeah. Can I say, I genuinely appreciated that this show used the fact that it's reused monsters
yes.
as this.
Yes.
Like, instead of having to sit through 10 individual bits of evidence, we get, like, 3 chunks. But because we've seen all those monsters a bunch of times, they get up to 10 strikes eventually.
It is cleverly efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, that's the good stuff surrounding the show.
Yeah.
So basically everyone's testimony is a clip from the time that they tried to kill the Power Rangers.
Yep.
In theory cut so that they come off looking like not bad guys.
No, I don't think that's true. I think they're just clips. Like, the clips don't suggest that at all.
Not really, no. Like, the first time we see the ninja clip, he kind of like, he's just running around and is attacked.
Yeah, you could make a case of that.
But then, like, Hunter's clip next after opens with him saying, like, the Power Rangers haven't taken the bait yet.
Yeah.
So, who knows? So we flash back to, you know, some of the real peak moments of this show. Remember that time Tyler was a T-Rex and he howled at the moon like T-Rexes do?
I do remember that fondly, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, alright. So, after these two, Hunter and Ninja, that's 2 strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the base, Keeper's reading the summons. And, this is bad, Scumlaw's never lost a case.
He's so familiar with Halloween Court too.
Do you think Halloween Court has changed in 65 million years?
No.
It just still follows...
Because they let him back in to try a case, like he hasn't been missing for 65 million years.
Yeah, fair enough. And so, as Keeper knows, the only way you can get into Halloween Court is as a prisoner of the Mummy Guards.
Yep. I mean, obviously, think it through.
This show. When this show, like, just commits,
Yeah.
I love it so much.
It's amazing.
Because all of this shit, they could have done, like, General Space Court, and it would have been totally acceptable. But because this is the Halloween episode, they're like, no, it's Halloween Court. It's got mummy guards and pumpkin judges.
Yeah.
Shut up, of course that makes sense. A witch is about to summon the next witness.
Yep.
And she summons Spellbinder and Gold Digger.
We should say too, but she summons the witness.
Oh, yes, sorry.
We don't want to skip this shit.
No.
She has a cauldron that she's stirring.
Yep.
And then she, like, raises their green ghostly spirits from her cauldron.
Yep.
So they can testify.
Yep.
Cool.
It's like, I'm sure that the effect is just like a colour filter over the footage.
That's pretty good, though.
But they look sufficiently ghosty.
Yep.
So this is Spellbinder and Gold Digger. And they point out that they were beaten that time that they beat Spelldigger and Gold Digger.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Spellbinder and Gold Digger. And Spelldigger was a thing that was made in some sort of horrifying amalgamation.
Yep.
So that's 3 whole strikes.
I believe that was in the Marvel DC Amalgam crossover event.
Yeah, that was...
that was created by the character Access, I believe.
Yep. Dark Claw.
Yep.
And I don't
Some
know
others.
I don't know any others. The one that was Wolverine and Batman was clearly why they were doing it, right?
There was also the Superman Captain America guy.
Was his name Super Patriot?
I can't tell you.
That seems like a lazy name, but also Wolverine Batman was called Dark Claw, so...
There was also Bruce Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
right?
a pretty good pitch.
Yeah.
Alright, some of you won't have any idea what we're talking about, and
But then they cross over Spider-Man and Superboy, which is kind of like... Don't think you really did Spider-Man justice there, guys.
I don't mind Superboy.
I don't know Superboy now, but this is like 90s jacket Superboy.
With the earring and the sunglasses.
And it's Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, we should keep going, because otherwise we will never get through this. Do you remember... I had this thought watching these clips.
Yeah.
This show used to be simple.
Yep.
And it feels like... Even though it hasn't really gotten, like... It's not complex... But it feels like there's just so many more moving parts now.
It's interesting. Watching the clips, I felt like it's simultaneously gotten more and less complex.
Yeah.
Where because there's so many moving parts now, there's not like a lot that happens in each episode because they're
Yes.
progressing so many things.
Yes.
Whereas back when like puzzle was a thing,
Yeah.
they were trapped in a room that a building that had shifting rooms, and
Yeah.
he was on the roof drinking a margarita, playing space chess.
Like that episode that we see in this where like Chase got brainwashed and was genuinely menacing and then remembered that he loved skateboarding and
Yeah.
that made him do like a cool like
I do kind of miss that era of the show, to be honest.
yeah.
When there was only 5 Rangers and they had things to do.
It's weird to say about a show that's like 30 episodes in.
Yeah.
It's not that far but there's just like the end of this episode is 9 Power Rangers.
Yeah.
It's so many Power Rangers.
Yeah, it's not even all of them yet either.
Yeah. I don't know that I'd want the show to have stayed that simple version for the whole time.
No.
But I do miss it.
Yep. I agree.
Anyway. Alright, so the police being bribed, we remember that, so maybe there's some way we can do the police. I don't know. I think
the police?
Yeah, look, they come up with a plan.
Uh-huh. They specifically say they know some people who might be able to help.
Yeah.
If you guess the only 2 other members of the cast, good guess.
Hey, there's a new one now.
No, there's not.
Yeah.
There's a dude in a rubber suit.
Yeah, he's a member of the cast. What, mate? You don't like Xeno Wing? We haven't talked about that. Do you want to talk about that? You've seen last week's episode now.
Yeah, I haven't listened to the podcast episode though. What did you and Tim think of Xeno Wing?
Xeno Wing I could take... Look, there were a lot of parts of that episode that I really liked.
Yeah.
Like that part where they all morph while they're under an explosion, and that part where Tyler does that punch and then we get a Matrix camera and like all of that stuff.
That was some hot shit.
Xeno Wing himself, I take or leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope he gives up the silver energy gem to someone else, but I just don't know that we have time for that.
I don't think we do, which is my problem. I don't like rubber suit animals being Power Rangers.
Sure.
And I think that only happened maybe one time before.
Yeah, and even then, like, he was their mentor, and I think he only became a Power Ranger, like, a couple of times. He
Yeah.
wasn't... Yeah. Right. Anyway, so we're up to 5 strikes now.
Oh no!
And I think there's a nice bit where I think it's Riley just yells, "You are making these rules up." It's like, I do not accept Halloween court.
I love that this Riley as well. He's just like, no, this is not due process.
There's some really nice, all the Rangers have nothing to do this week.
Yeah.
Because it's a clip show and, no one has anything
They're
to do.
literally
really.
just standing there.
But they do all get in some nice, little bits of acting where they're just like, you are all lying. Why is Halloween court a thing?
Yeah.
I did not have any time for this. What is this bullshit?
Yep.
Alright. Someone else says, where's your strike for malpractice? 6-year-olds don't know what malpractice is.
No, that's for us.
That's
That's
just
for us.
for me.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So, Kendall and Ivan have a plan.
Yep.
So they're walking through the park, and Kendall's like, right, it's time to start acting. Boy, all of our friends are in trouble, Power Rangers, and then Ivan just goes, to be or not to be? Because I guess she didn't explain the plan well enough.
Clearly not. Kendall pulls him up and it's like, what, really? Shakespeare? And he says, yeah, I knew Shakespeare. I don't know if that timeline shakes out. But who knows?
This again, why is there not a whole show about Coda, about Ivan knowing Shakespeare?
Yeah. About Ivan generally, because after this, he just gets forlorn that they're not out getting candy, and then lovingly strokes his strongman hair.
I think it was last week that Tim and I were talking about, once the show ends and everyone goes back to their normal lives, I would happily watch an Ivan Coda Wander the Universe spin-off.
Yeah.
Because, they've got nothing tying them down. They're both from out of time.
And immortal.
Kendall funds them from back at the base.
Yep. Or even if it was just those two guys as a sitcom.
Yep.
It's living in an apartment, getting up to hijinks.
Wacky hijinks, because they don't know about, taps and bills and...
Exactly.
Yep.
But one of them knows Shakespeare.
Alright, so the mummy guards attack.
Yep.
And they're like, right, you better go back to space. And then they get attacked from off screen.
Oh no!
Oh, what could have happened?
Mystery.
So,
Unless you think about things at all.
I mean, look, Matt, come on. I was pleased that it was that, and it wasn't some random character that we'd never seen before. So,
fair point.
that was at least something. Ice Age and Stingray and Meteor.
Yeah, I was a bit sad that Meteor didn't rhyme.
Yeah, that's fair. You know what these flashbacks really reminded me?
Yep.
These guys have got so many finishing moves.
Yeah, right. I had that exact same thought.
I think each individual death is a new finishing move.
Yep.
There's so many of them, and some of them are really dumb.
Yeah, and some of them are awesome, and I think we saw once.
Yeah. Remember that one where Tyler got shot out of the mouth of the T-Rex and then did a T-Rex bite and killed Ice Age?
Yeah, that's cool.
That was the second episode.
Yeah. Remember the time when there was the ghost Brachiosaurus neck that got impaled on a guy?
I do remember that.
Crazy times.
Yeah. This show has come a long way.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think it's Meteor's pitch is that he was just in New Zealand for a rugby match. He's a big fan of rugby.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's, again, little things.
Yeah.
Alright, so basically straight away, guilty.
Yep.
Up to 10 strikes now. The witch just cackles all the time.
That's what I had a problem with.
Sure.
I'm going to say.
Okay.
Because we find out now that the institution isn't corrupt.
No, this is a specific corrupt trial.
Yeah, it's the jury and the prosecutor that are the problem.
Yes.
But the witch is very happy about execution.
Maybe she's just she's equally happy about when people get off.
Oh, okay. Maybe she's is not present.
Because maybe she's a witch alien from Witcher, and all they do is cackle and stir cauldrons and summon ghosts.
Yeah, that laugh in the language of her people means I'm so sorry.
Yeah, if you could speak witch, then you would understand the cackles. They're like barks.
Yeah.
Or maybe we've put more thought into it than anyone else has.
Maybe.
Anyway, Kendall and Ivan show up. They've got 2 guards with them.
Yep.
And I think Scumlaw is like, great, that's good. We're going to have to do this all over again. But
He's rolls all in one.
yeah, that's great. So, Alright, that's fine. And Kendall is like, no, this whole trial is out of order. You can't handle the truth. That's the one thing I wish. They got in like, there's an objection and the guards say sustained. Yeah. There's all the bits. I wish we'd gotten a you can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
They unmask the jury. And there's 4 Vivics and Poisandra and Curio who in no way fit under those
definitely not
tiny shrouded mask things.
One of them has a tub of popcorn, which I love.
Excellent.
Love it.
And Scummer was like, the mummy guards, you betrayed me. They're like, no, we're the 2 other Power Rangers.
Surprise.
Remember one of them's your dad, Tyler? Remember how that's a thing? He's just off doing shit and you just like see him occasionally.
That's so weird.
It is. Keeper's the worst.
Yep.
Alright, so Scumlaw calls an emergency recess, which means run away.
Yep.
And the pumpkin judges, I guess?
Yeah.
They're like, alright, well, that's...
This is embarrassing for us pumpkins.
You guys can go free. We're going to have to do some serious... We'd have executed you guys like 30 seconds from now. We really need to... Maybe we should get rid of the shrouds on the jury?
Yeah, either way, we need to look at the process.
Definitely, we're going to do some, like, deep... We're going to talk about... Maybe we shouldn't be killing people at all. I mean, we have jails. You guys have... Maybe we should... Oh, my God.
This would be the first space legislative reform in 65 million years.
That's very important.
Yeah.
You know, you can't let the space justice system get stagnant.
No. The wheels of space justice spin round... like an orbit in space. That old saying.
That thing that everyone's always said about space justice. Alright, so everybody now is free to go. We go down to, like, the shops, basically.
Yep.
For a fight. Everyone gets to fight some Vivics. It feels like it goes on for about 30 minutes because there's so many of them.
Yeah, there's 9 Power Rangers there. We got a 9-grid morph.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And 9 is like the last number that it works at.
Yeah.
I have to assume we're going to get a 10 in the next 5 or 6 episodes.
Yeah.
And I don't...
Yeah, how is that going to lay out on the screen?
Because if it's 2 rows of 5...
Oh, yeah. But that's
like,
still so long.
There's going to be a lot of wasted space. Maybe 1 and then 9. Like Tyler gets a solo and then...
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll find out.
You could do 4x4, but then with 2 inset. You know how if you do a 5 morph?
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
They do like 3 and 2.
No, so it's like, you know, a 5 morph is a 4 grid with 1 in the middle.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just 2 of those, right?
Yeah, sure.
Could do that.
Yeah, I'm sure we will find out. Right, so the Vivics make some Vivisaurs.
Yep.
I wonder where this episode falls.
I was curious about that too. Because they call out a lot of Zords that don't do anything, largely.
Well, I mean, do they? Because the only... Like, we see Chaser Zord.
Yeah.
And we see the T-Rex Zord.
Don't we see the Anklia Zord, though?
Maybe, but I don't know that it does anything.
Yeah, that could just be footage of something else.
But then why would you have it come out or... Like...
I don't know.
It's very strange. So they make 2 Vivisaurs.
Yep.
The Zords attack the Vivisaurs. They kill Scumlaw by, like, everyone just shooting him at once.
Yeah, so, like, they don't even make a Megazord because the Vivisaurs are fine. They're handled by the Zords.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Power Rangers don't even get into the Zords. They just pull their guns out and shoot him all at once.
Yeah.
They say it's a final strike. Seems kind of lazy.
Yeah.
There, I said it.
Alright.
That's my judgment.
Are you putting the show on trial here?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing? Is it on space trial?
Halloween trial.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah.
Alright, I mean, that's basically the end of the episode. There's not a lot to talk about this week.
No.
So Poisandra and Curio come back to the evil spaceship and they're like, oh, I never want to see those spooky pumpkin judges again. And then there's 3 pumpkins and they're like, oh god, I can't tell the difference between pumpkins. I'm a pumpkin racist. And they run away and Fury's like, what the shit? They went away like half an hour ago. What is going on? And then he makes a Fury pumpkin.
That's cute.
Sure.
You don't feel that way.
I don't understand this. Like, where it almost feels like it's a season 1 episode in that, like, Heckle never shows up and...
Yeah, it seems very, like, deliberately created to be time agnostic.
I suspect, too,
Yeah.
that because of what we've seen where Heckle gets replaced by Arcanon,
Yeah.
knowing that these two things would interact somewhere, like, just keep it to the guys who are always going to stick around.
Yeah, absolutely. But even Fury's not meant to be there, right? Like, it didn't...
You know, he's still around.
Oh, yeah, because in my mind he was murdered, but he didn't actually get murdered.
No, he just keeps getting almost murdered and then running away.
That's sad.
He's this show's Goldar.
Yeah, he really is.
He really is. Alright, so then back at the cafe, they're like, hey, we can still make the party, which is lucky.
Yeah.
And then, oh no, there's some mummy guards again, but it's not. Remember that time 20 seconds ago you dressed 2 of your friends up as mummy guards? It's still them.
Hooray!
I want to know if they took all the mummy guards' clothes, and that includes bandages that function as a bandage mask. What do the mummy guards look like underneath their clothes?
Oh, just dehydrated corpses.
Did they just leave them in the park?
Yeah. It's
What?
just like shrivel up to swinging in the wind in the park.
Oh boy.
Just facts.
Yeah.
Look,
this
follow that
is-
logic through.
There's not a lot to this episode, guys. It's a Halloween clip show.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I love all of the specifically Halloween bits.
Mm-hmm.
I wish somehow we'd gotten more of those. Like, imagine this episode, but the trial bits being like Riley has to defend them in a space trial where he doesn't know the rules.
Yeah.
That's a great episode of this show.
Yeah. I'm going to be forever grateful for the contribution of Halloween Court to the greater Power Rangers mythos.
Right, because that exists forever now.
Yeah.
That's just a thing that is out there. I hope I'm going to write a letter to... By a letter, I mean an email, because it's 2016. I'm going to write an email to Kyle and see if it's possible that he could get Intergalactic Halloween Court into the Power Rangers comic universe.
I feel like they would not quite match the tone of what he's going for, but sure.
I mean, maybe they like a Halloween special comic.
Do you think Rita Repulsa is of the same race as the witch?
No, she's a different kind of witch, but that could be like a race thing amongst a species.
Yeah, or maybe it's just like
A
witch.
cultural difference or like a...
Yeah, or just like time, right? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
they dress differently at different points in time.
Yeah.
Like that green stuff on the witch's face may have just been like makeup.
That's true, man.
Got to think about these things.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't. I want to know more about the sentient flaming pumpkins. Do they have like brains or legs, or like how do they get? Do they just sit in that courtroom all the time? Does space justice never sleep? If it doesn't, why did no one say that? Because that's rad.
Maybe the mummy guards have to like pick up the pumpkins and just like walk them around.
Sure, great. I want a behind the scenes workplace comedy
Yep.
set in Halloween spaceport.
Yeah.
Can this show give it to me?
No.
No. Alright, Matt, let's do Fantasy Zordon.
Yes,
By
let's
which I
do
mean, we have to just talk about Fantasy Zordon briefly.
So I will say that we stuck to the rule of anything that happens in flashback, no extra points for, because that's just doubling it.
We've already done it, and honestly, I don't know that there was much we'd have gotten points for anyway. Maybe a couple of power-up modes, but
A few Megazord formations, right?
I don't even know.
There are a few Megazord finishes, so...
Sure, but like not much.
Yeah.
And so other than that, here's some things that don't happen in this episode.
Yep.
Combination weapon,
Nope.
Megazord formation,
Yep.
power-up mode,
Yep.
alternate Dino charger,
Yep.
morphing call other than Tyler,
Yep.
learning a valuable lesson,
Yep.
discovering a new Dino.
Although,
What are you going to pitch, Matt?
I'm going to pitch, you should always be prepared and have a Halloween lawyer on call.
Who learns that lesson?
I guess they don't.
No, they
They
don't.
should, but they don't.
Okay. And also the solo defeat of a monster of the week, which is every one of our Fantasy Zordon criteria,
Except one.
except one not appearing in this episode.
Yep.
So for the first time in a long time, having the Silver Ranger is a benefit rather than a curse.
Yep.
So I scored this week for Fantasy Zordon 2 points.
Oh, good job.
How many did you score, Matt?
Well, Michael, I did not score any points.
Any
I got a
points.
hard 0 on that
A
one.
solid 0. So, as you might imagine, after this, the scores are basically exactly where they were last week. Oh, Matt, you and Tim's team, 227 points.
Yep.
I'm sitting so close behind on 226.
Whoa!
This episode has put me within 1 point.
Within striking distance.
And with only, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes of this show left to go, it's anyone's game.
Wow.
That's very exciting. Matt,
Well, if there's any disputes, if it's close at the end there, I may take you to Halloween court.
because Space Justice never sleeps.
Never
TM.
sleeps. It's spinning around like an orbit.
Matt, let's talk about, what's his name? Scumlaw.
Yep.
I love the idea of an evil space lawyer.
Yep.
I love the idea that the evil space lawyer is corrupt.
Yep.
He doesn't do much.
He's the least interesting part of this episode.
Yeah, like he's got like a southern lawyer accent, but I wish...
Barely, though?
I wish, again, if this episode had been him doing evil space law against like Riley and Kendall doing good space law,
Yeah.
that would have been great.
Yeah.
But it's not what we get.
It's not that.
He just really like sets the events in motion and then stands around.
Yeah.
So definitely low on the list.
Maybe bottom.
Yeah, so at the bottom at the moment we've got Beauticruel and Greenzilla are not applicables.
Yep.
Because they were
Too weird.
too weird and hard to explain. Then below that, above that, is the Spike Balls,
Yep.
who are just like disposable grunt monsters.
Yep. I guess he goes about spike balls, I guess.
Yeah, so immediately above Spike Balls is the monster from the last Halloween special, Memorella, who was like the bat one who could drain your memories and transform into one of them. I mean, not a great monster, but I think better than Scumlaw.
Yeah, I'm with you. Scumlaw, you've been judged. And prosecuted. And law.
Oh god. I don't know how long we've been talking for, but I think this will be our shortest episode ever.
Is the recorder still recording?
I don't know.
Look at the screen on.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I thought it was facing you. Yes, it is still recording. That's fine. So, we will be back next week with, I hope not another Halloween special, because that would be very unexpected.
Oh, but what do you mean you hope? If we get another episode set in Halloween's court, great.
Oh, no, look, if it's Halloween Court
Yeah.
on board. It is called Wings of Danger.
Oh.
So,
I guess that'll be a Doomwing situation.
yep, Doom Wings in a wing, finish up on all of that nonsense. Powering through, not that much longer left.
No. Almost there.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And after that we've got some episode 2 of Zero, I guess, on schedule.
Episode 1 of Zero?
No,
episode 2 of Zero. Sorry, you're correct. Good work, Matthew.
Thank you.
Alright, Zero beginning part 2. It's exciting.
Yep.
Zero will just keep on beginning.
It was a Zero continuation, more accurately.
Yeah.
Lawyered.
Space Lawyers.
Space lawyered.
Space Justice Never Sleeps. I'm going to make a Space Justice Never Sleeps t-shirt.
I like that. Cool.
Alright. Thanks for listening, guys. We are so sorry. Hopefully next week will be better.
We'll see you next week. Stay legal.
That doesn't... I don't know. What does that even mean?
Don't break laws.
But that's not... No one has ever phrased that sentiment as stay legal.
I'm a fucking iconoclast, Michael.
I don't think
Get off my case.
that word means that.
It does, though. I'm iconoclastic.
No. That's not... Okay.
I'm like Mr. Iconoclastic of the Iconoclastic Four.
Who are the other iconoclastic for?
Surprising Woman. And the human guy that does stuff in a way that's dissimilar to others. And the unexpected thing. There we go.
It's not any time, because to say it was a time would imply that you were expecting this.
So catchy. That's a Stanley original. It's just got that ring to it.
It's time to do a thing, but I mean in no way to imply that you were expecting that I would do a thing.
Cool. Stay legal.
Oh my god.